Hey y'all, I'm Val with Our Forever Farm. It is very hot today, so we're not cooking. We are making sandwiches. I'm making turkey sandwiches with cheddar cheese, horseradish sauce, and mayonnaise on homemade bread. It's gonna be so good, but that's not what I'm sharing with you today. The other day I bought some ruffled potato chips and I was gonna make us some onion dip. And I thought I'd just share that with you, homemade onion dip. So this is gonna take 1 cup of sour cream. This is gonna take 1 tablespoon of dried onions. I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of onion powder. This recipe calls for kosher salt. If you have that, I suggest you use that. Don't know the difference really. But 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now, if you wanna garnish this with parsley, even dried parsley will work. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm gonna double my recipe because I want to have some in the refrigerator for the next few days. Believe it or not, Sweet Hunter doesn't like onions, although he eats them all the time. Shh. But he does like onion dip with potato chips and a good sandwich. And he also likes onion rings. One day we'll make that. Those are good too. But today it's onion dip, so let's get to cooking. Although the recipe is in the description box, I still like to call out the ingredients and the amounts where you can follow along. If you wanted to make this up real quick, you could put this little video in reverse. You can listen to all the ingredients again. You can get them out and you can just follow right along. Basically, all we're doing is putting all the ingredients together. So here we've added the sour cream. Now we're adding the minced dried onions. Although I've never tried it, I've been told that you can use fresh onions too. Now we're going to add the onion powder. Now remember, I'm doubling this recipe, but the original recipe is in the description box, like I said. Now we're adding the salt. And we're just going to mix it together. Now this sour cream and sitting in the refrigerator will hydrate these onions. They'll taste just like fresh. Now you want to stir this really, really well. And that is that. I've already tasted of it. It's very good, except for the dehydrated onions aren't hydrated yet. We're going to put this in the refrigerator for at least an hour, but you can do it 2 or 3 days. So I've got our sandwiches made. I opened the Ruffles potato chips and I thought, some of you might not have heard, I teach you to freeze your chips. Now with just the 2 of us, it makes such a difference. We waste nothing. So what I did was I put it on our plates, then I poured what was left in a Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer. You can eat it straight from the freezer. The same thing with saltine crackers. I keep all my crackers and chips in the freezer and they are delicious. Like I say, no thawing necessary. Just eat them right out of the freezer. They're good. Keeps them fresh. You don't waste anything. I couldn't wait the whole hour. It maybe has been 30, 35 minutes, and the onions are hydrated, so it's very good. This is delicious. Now this is where you can put the parsley on it. If you want to serve it with parsley, it'll make it look pretty. That's about it. So, you know, whatever. I'm going to put the rest of this in the refrigerator because I'll probably eat some tomorrow. It's delicious, y'all. You need to try it. Simple, simple onion dip. So I've made us each a little cup to go with our sandwiches. And I had this much left over and I doubled the recipe. You can double or triple it if you've got company coming. This is great. So much cheaper than buying it already made. Let's try some. There's something about Ruffles you have to have. You have to have onion dip. Excellent. I encourage you to try this. If you like onion dip, this will be the best. I promise you. I'm going to take this to Sweet Hunter. So after we ate our supper, we decided to come outside and check the house out. You know, we're getting it painted. We couldn't help but stop and just look at the view and thank the Lord for this beautiful view outside of our house. And I thank the Lord for these heirloom roses that the lady before us planted, and we're getting to enjoy them now. Look at that. And of course, here's my little garden, my salad garden. My lilies are fixing to bloom. My pansies are doing good. The salad greens are on their last leg, but it's because it's getting so hot. But they're still producing, and we're still enjoying. And we want to take this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, telling others about our channel. Thank you for watching.
Onion dip, no cooking necessary. But y'all go cook something.